None of VPM Partners, Bob Kendall, or any of its officers, directors, employees, other personnel, representatives, agents, or independent contractors is, in such capacities, a licensed financial advisor, a registered investment advisor, or a registered broker-dealer. None of VPM Partners or its personnel gives investment or financial advice or makes investment recommendations, nor are any of them in the business of effecting trades or directing client equity accounts or giving futures trading advice tailored to any particular client situation. Nothing contained in VPM Partners broadcasts, on its websites, or in its written materials constitutes a solicitation, recommendation, promotion, endorsement, or offer by others described above of any particular security, other investment product, transaction, or investment. Copyright 2014 VPM Partners. All rights reserved. Terms of use apply. Reproduction, adaptation, distribution, public display, exhibition for profit, or storage in any electronic storage media in whole or in part is prohibited under penalty of law.
Good morning, everyone. Friday again. Seems like it was just Friday. I know I always say that, but it really does. I had a crazy week. Trying to do too many things at once. I have like 3 jobs right now, it seems like. Anyway, notice I finally found the Summertime Blues song because that's where we are. Here we are again, down 10 on the S&P, right at the breakout point. We needed to close over 1985.60 and we're 1977.91, not looking like we're going to have even a chance to get up there again. So that's kind of disappointing. I thought this would be the week we'd see 2000. We made it to 93 and change, I believe, or 91 and change was the high. I should have my numbers here. I will get them, excuse me. And so we continue. We had 91.39 was the high for the week, and we did another week. I mentioned in commentary, we did another week just like we did last week. It was the S2 was the bottom, which was S2 was projected to be 1963.70. The actual low was 1965.77, so a couple points off of that. And then on the high, it was 92.75, and we got to 91.39. So same thing as last week, same kind of range. It looks like the daily range is contracted all the way down to 766 on a 3-day average, and we're back to around 12 right now. So it's expanded back out, which I expected to see the volatility pick up again over the next 2 or 3 days. So that's happened. As far as the 3-day goes, we'll probably move that back just under 10 yet. So there's still some additional volatility to show up. I guess the disappointing part is we're at this point where the market could move forward, and we don't. I guess we could blame Amazon, I guess, is the main thing, right, Mitch?
That's right.
That was a big one. I have right somewhere right here. Oh, right here. I have the new Amazon Fire, which I just got going this morning. And don't know what it's worth. I'm a gadget guy. For those of you that don't know, I have to have every new gadget. But anyway, I guess they missed. What was it, Mitch? It was like they came in at minus 25 and they were looking at minus 15 or something like that.
Yeah, they came in at they lost 27. Consensus was 15. So
okay. All righty. Well, that's the way it goes, right?
Yeah.
And I think they're down, 11% or something like that, last I saw?
Yeah, I think they might be down a little bit more now. Let me pull up the latest on it. Oh, down 11% now, yep.
Okay.
We're down a little bit more earlier. So, yeah, down 10.92%.
Yeah, so I guess from an indice standpoint, and it is, midsummer. Although you folks, probably nobody's watching because everybody's on vacation but us, right, Mitch?
That's what it feels like sometimes.
It does, doesn't it? But we appreciate you guys being able to enjoy your lives and all that. That's really good. I'm hoping that our product and our efforts here help make that easier to do. But anyway, there's just nothing to talk about. I don't even think there was any significant news. I believe next week, I was glancing at the schedule and do not remember, but it has a little heavier schedule next week. We're dead into earnings. Overall, the earnings have been positive, even though we've got a couple key elements, as I talked about on Monday. We're going from Amazon to Visa, and both those names, Amazon and Visa, were disappointments.
Yeah.
So I subconsciously, I guess, picked out the two disappointing stocks for the week. Not a lot there. So let's go ahead and. Is there anything else out there, Mitch, that you saw that worth?
Not really. There was a couple, economic announcements earlier. The jobless claims yesterday came in at 284, below the consensus of 310. New home sales was off. Consensus was 475, came in at 406, and then durable goods consensus was at 0.7 or 0.5. It came in at 0.7. So, all these things are just sort of mixed, not really doing much.
Does anyone realize how bad 406 really is? You've got to go back to the 70s to get to those kind of numbers, and the population in this country has over doubled since then. And we're just
they're still building up townhouses out here. So
townhouses and multifamily is where the building is. Single family, forget it. Prices here are continuing to soften a bit. I know we see these Case-Shiller numbers coming out, and I think the last numbers were positive, but real estate just isn't the game anymore. It's not certainly not the game it once was. I am in the process of building a new home, and just talking to people, the industry has from workers are completely decimated. There's nobody left, so everybody's busy that's doing something. And all the subs and all those people are busy only because there's only 3 of them left. There used to be 33. And so 3 guys, it's sort of like the airplanes. You cut back the capacity, all the planes look full. Looks like everybody's doing well, but they're really not. And that's a continuing story here. In my neighborhood where I'm at right now, I know that just driving down one street, out of about 12 houses, there's 5 of them on the market. So it's, everybody's trying to still get out of this crazy market, and I guess prices have bounced a little bit from the crisis lows. But anyway, real estate just isn't going to generate and move this economy forward. And that, I guess, the expectations, everybody, it's hard to learn new tricks down the road, and that's not where this economy is right now. And it's it's just one of those things. So let's go ahead. I'm going to come over to the charts here, start to dig in a little bit. We're bouncing a little bit here. We're at 1979.15 minus 883. This pattern is continuing. This is the same saga. I'm kind of in front of some of these numbers, but the PPMs on a daily are plus 0.6, plus 0.4, plus 0.7, which is basically flat. We need to be 0.25 for trending, while the market's remaining above some of the key moving averages on a daily. There's just no momentum, no mojo in this market at all, I guess. It's just not going anywhere, and it's just what I call the creepy crawler. And creepy crawlers can be pretty positive. Typically, a creepy crawler will it'll crawl along these moving averages, and then it will start to break out and move much higher in the pattern once things start to go forward. So not a lot there to talk about.